was like lemonade in the Tennessee sun. One kiss and I was undone. She took the words from the tip of my tongue. She was like.
Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today's video is going to be a quick, easy video because I literally just woke up and I'm also filming the day in my life and my Sims 3 video currently. So I figured I'd make a quick video while those two are being edited and processed and things like that, rendered and stuff. So yeah, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my favorite OTO bromances. Now, if you don't know what a bromance is, you probably never stand a band, and you probably don't have many boy relatives or friends. A bromance is a really close friendship between two people, two guys most of the time. And it's like a play on the word romance, but with bro, because it's two boys and stuff. And I was gonna use the word ships, but ships make it implies that there's some dating or romance going on, and that's just simply not the case. Because in some of these ships, there's literally a member who's dating someone at the current moment. So, my favorite OTO bromances, as in close friendships, are as follows. Let's get into it. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got Anson, which is the ship name that Sam made up between Andrew and Dawson. As you guys know, my channel name is named after this, and they're also my lanes in OTO. Andrew is my favorite, and Dawson is my second favorite. So naturally, they're on the top 1. They're the oldest and youngest in the band, and I just love them both so much. So yeah, number 1. Now on to number 2. Number 2 is Samson, which is Sam and Dawson. Now, the two of these are the two youngest in the band. They're kind of like the babies of the band, and they're just adorable. They're so funny, they're so sweet, they're so kind, and they just look great together because they both have curly hair. So when you see them in a picture, you're like, yeah, those two would make good best friends. And they're both hilarious. Like, they could literally have their own reality show, and I would watch it. I love them. Coming in at number 3, we've got DH squared. I know that looks like a 2, but it's supposed to be a squared sign. But I couldn't get the thing to go up in the corner. But anyway, DH squared is a ship name between Devin and Dawson because their initials are DH, so the two of them are DH squared. Now, they're at number 3 because they're literally, like, everybody, if you ask pretty much any normal outsider in the fandom, hey, what's your favorite bromance? They're going to say, chances are they're going to say Jam, which is Sam and John, which are also on this list, or DH squared, because they're just iconic. They live together in Nashville. They share an apartment with their close friends. And they're just really great friends. And a lot of the TikToks they make are together. Some of my favorite TikToks on their account are of DH squared. They have so many pictures together, and you can tell there's just genuine, real, like, brotherly love there, and I love that. At the number 4 spot, we've got Jam, which is the one I mentioned before, John and Sam. John and Sam was also made by a ship name made by, I think it was posted by John. Yeah, it was posted by John. And the two of them are one of the most iconic friendships because they're literally best friends. Like, when you go into interviews of OTO and, like, their Q&As on their channel, literally what they say is, when they ask, how'd you guys meet, the first thing John or Sam will say is, we've been best friends for years. And, like, they have so much, love for each other. They're always at each other's house. Like, right now, John, Sam, and Andrew are all in LA together, and they're making TikToks, and you can just tell that they're really, truly best friends. I mean, there's a reason they've been best friends for, like, 3 or 4 years now. Clearly, there's real love there, and there's real solid ground of a friendship built there, and I love that. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we are now halfway through our list, is DevDraw. DevDraw is the ship name between Devin and Andrew. Now, the two of them are, like, I don't know, I guess they're, like, very similar personality-wise, and, like, in their What's Up Wednesday highlight on their Instagram, there's a lot of them being together, and, like, they're just so funny. They both have similar personalities. They're both, like, outrageous and hilarious, and I find Devin to be, like, outrageous and outgoing in a hilarious way, and then Andrew's more of a laid-back humor, and in that, they complement each other, and I like that a lot. And you can just tell that they're really good friends, and, like, they really care about each other. Like, there's pictures of them hugging, and they've known each other since boy band, so clearly they're good friends. The number 6 spot, we've got JohnDraw. Now, JohnDraw, or JanDraw, as John and Andrew would say, is a ship name between John and Andrew in the band. Now, they're very similar personality-wise in that they both love motorcycles. Now, first, John was the one to love motorcycles, and then Andrew kind of got into it because of John. And their, day of them together on What's Up Wednesday was absolutely hilarious. I love seeing them hang out. And, they're best pals. They, bond over motorcycles. They hang out with Joey, John's brother, all the time. And they're very, kind of opposite in a way, but that complements each other, you know? I feel like sometimes they're not really totally opposite, but they have, conflicting personality traits in a way that complement each other. At the number 7 spot, we've got Jocelyn, which is a ship name between John and Dawson. Now, John and Dawson, I feel like, are a very underrated, underappreciated duo, in that they don't really get to hang out much. They've never been, as far as I can remember, just off the top of my head right now, at 10 in the morning, just waking up thinking, I don't remember a time where John and Dawson, had their own What's Up Wednesday live. And if you don't know what What's Up Wednesday is, it's a day every Wednesday where the guys say what's up and they hang out and talk to fans and film their day. And sometimes there's one member, sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three. And it depends on who's there. Let's say if it's Andrew's day and he happens to be with John, he and John will do a live that day and do, Instagram stories that day or TikTok live, you know what I mean? So, it's an interactive thing every single week. That's why Wednesday I upload extra, by the way, fun fact. So, yeah, I feel like they've never had their own Instagram, and I feel like they don't really hang out much. There's not really much Jocelyn content. But I feel like they're just so adorable. They're the pale pals, as I call them, because they're both the palest members in the band. And they're just so cute. I would love for there to be a Jocelyn live and What's Up Wednesday one day. That would be amazing. At the number 8 spot, we've got Samdrew, which is another underrated duo, in my opinion, and that is of Sam and Andrew. Now, a lot of the time, Sam is called the little lion of the band, and Andrew tends to call him that extra. And I feel like the two of them are just so cute. It's very endearing. Because Sam's one of the younger ones in the band, but he's also very mature. And Andrew's the oldest, so he's kind of I wouldn't say the dad, I would say the grandpa, as the boys would say, of the band. And you can see he really, truly loves him, and he, took him under his wing. And they're, close buddies, and I love that. Number 9 spot, we've got Seven, which is a ship name between Sam and Devin. And Sam and Devin are kind of the goofballs of the band. In one of their earliest videos together, in March 5th, actually, of last year, they even said Sam and Andrew are kind of the goofballs of the band, essentially. And they're really cute. They're really funny. Sam, as I said before, Devin's more of an outrageous, kind of out there, funny, where Sam is more kind of like Chandler of Friends. He's more quick-witted and quick-witted and sarcastic. And they're both hilarious. They're the two pranksters and goofballs of the band. And just seeing them able to just let loose and have fun and not have to be serious together is great. This is literally my favorite bromance in the band, but it's at the number 10 spot. We've got OT5. Now, OT5 is literally all 5 members. Now, this is, in my opinion, the best bromance, because all 5 of them get to complement each other, and all those things I just said about the previous ships reign true for this one, especially because it's all 5 members. I mean, you can just look at them and see the chemistry and the friendship and the true love they have for each other in, of course, a not romantic way. And it's just adorable seeing them all hang out and the way they talk about each other. Go on their Instagram and watch their Thanksgiving video, their IGTV, and you will see how much they care about each other. It's genuine, it's real, and a lot of the times in bands that get formed, you don't always see that, and you can tell that they truly care about each other, and I love that. That is the end of my list for today. I know this video is probably short, but I thought it was a cool video idea. These are my 10 favorite OTO Bromances. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, and stream forever by On the Outside, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.